It's Blix, and in today's video I will be showing you how I warm up or how I get used to new sensitivities. This will basically be an aim guide for Rainbow Six Siege for new players, for more experienced players, for players in the middle. And I just thought I wanted to share this with you because while playing on this new account with my subs right now, I've seen a lot of people have potato aim, or a lot of them wanted to know how to improve their aim, so I made this aim guide. And even if your aim is already really great, you can use this to warm up before ranked matches, or if you're not that kind of player, a competitive player, you can use it to warm up before you go into a cache if you like winning caches or something. But basically for this first exercise, you're going to want to shoot a hole in the wall, a hole in any wall. It doesn't have to be on house, it can be a hole on any wall. I personally like house because there's a lot of space for you to move back and forth. And this first exercise basically works on tracking. So once you shoot the hole in the wall, you're going to want to start off slowly and just move left and right, left and right. And as you progress, you're going to want to get faster and faster and faster. And all you want to do is practice on keeping your ADS trained on that hole in the wall. So yeah, that's the first exercise. Okay, for this second exercise, what you're going to want to do is shoot several holes in a fairly large wall. And what this exercise works on is flicking. So what you're going to want to do is start from the middle hole and then just flick from hole to hole in a random fashion as fast as you can. In this clip you don't see me flicking as fast because I do have a fairly low sensitivity, but you guys, I know a lot of players have a high sensitivity, so you should be able to flick across the garage and everything. Okay, for this third exercise, what you're going to want to do, it's a throwback to the first exercise, but this time you're going to want to add in leaning. So now you're going to want to lean and move. So this is going to be a little bit harder, but you should lean while you strafe back and forth, and when you go across the middle point, you should kind of change your aim. So this should just add that leaning element to gunfights that you need. It changes your hitbox, makes you harder to hit, so it's a good thing to practice. In this clip, I'm hitting a car, so my aim gets a little wonky, but you should be able to keep your sight directly on the hole. Okay, so this fourth exercise is a little bit harder than the garage exercise because the holes are smaller, your target is smaller. But for this exercise, basically what you're going to want to do is shoot a bunch of holes in the wall, and you're going to just work on your micro flicks. So this exercise is, again, for flicking. And what you're going to want to do is you want to incorporate leaning into this, you want to flick back and forth, you just want to get your hands and eyes coordinated. So if your eyes are looking at something, your hands, your fingers, whatever, can just flick real quick to the hole or the person or whatever you're trying to aim at. So this will help a lot if you're not aiming the right way and you need to snap onto somebody. Okay, for this last exercise, what you're going to want to do is get about 10 meters from the wall. And I'm saying 10 meters because a while back Ubisoft released an infographic, or whatever you want to call it. They gave us information saying that the average gunfight happens at 10 meters away, so you should at least be able to control recoil from 10 meters away. So you see what I'm doing here is I mark the wall to see how far I am, and you can adjust based off the numbers under that mark. And then once you're 10 meters away, all you're going to want to do is shoot at the wall and control recoil. So if you do have a main, this will help you a lot with getting your aim trained like a laser. For those players who you've seen have perfect aim, this is what they do a lot. They just practice recoil, 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 recoil. So yeah, this will help you with your recoil. This will help a lot of players, I feel, that have potato and get nervous. Okay, so this is going to be the first exercise where you actually combine some of the previous drills. And in this exercise, you're going to go into a terrorist hunt. And basically, you're going to put your gun on one-shot fire, and you're just going to try and one-tap all the terrorists that you see. Just headshot after headshot after headshot. And this will get your aim warmed up, your flicks warmed up, your headshot placement warmed up. So this is a good exercise to get you ready to go. Also, if you're trying to get used to a new sensitivity, this is the way to do it. This is how you get used to flicks if you're trying to get on a higher sensitivity and everything. Okay, so this is going to be last activity / exercise that I recommend for warm-up / practice / aim training. Basically, this combines everything that you've practiced before and that past exercises cover. And this, you want to work on your flicking, your headshots, your leaning, your crouching, just everything. Especially aiming at head level is a great thing for this. You can also quick peek like you just saw. You can do a bunch of different things in this terrorist hunt. All you want to do is build reaction time, make sure you're completely warmed up and ready to go for that rank, that casual, whatever you're going to do, that 1v1. anything you want. This should be the ribbon on top. Your aim should be great after this. After doing all those exercises, you should be fine. Alright, thank you guys for making it this far in the video. For those of you that have, I want to thank you again for watching my video at all. If you did like the video, if you did like the content, please subscribe. And just a last note, if anyone wants to play with me, my Xbox gamer tag is BlixYT, BLIXZYT. If you want to add me on there, I am a Plat 3 at the moment. On my main account, I am a Diamond. This is my first season being Diamond, and I've been Platinum every other season, so that's kind of where I get like that credibility for making this video. So again, thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Sub if you plan on being active and watching other videos if you like the content. Okay, peace, Blix.